Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be teaching you arithmetic progression. Arithmetic progression is a sequence in which the consecutive term increases or decreases by adding or subtracting a constant. A constant is known as a common difference. When you are given a sequence, let's say 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and so on. The common difference can be obtained by subtracting the first term from the second term, or subtracting the second term from the third term. So if you look at this sequence, you will see that the common difference is 2. Because if you subtract the first term from the second term, you are going to get 2. If you subtract the second term from the third term, you are going to get 2 all through. So the common difference is just the difference between the first term and the second term, or the second term and and the third term, and so on. Now, the general form of an arithmetic progression is that first of all you have the first term, the second term, which is the first term plus the common difference, you get the second term. Then to get the third term, you have the first term plus 2 times the common difference. Then you have, to get the fourth term, you have a plus 3 d, and so on. Now, to get the n term of an arithmetic progression is simply the n term. Now, the capital T is denoted as the term. That is, the n term of an AP will now be the first term plus 1 minus n minus 1. That is, taking 1 away from the number of 10, which is n minus 1, multiplied by the common difference. For instance, if you are looking for the fifth term of an AP, it's just simply a plus, our n is 5, then you take away 1 from it, you have 5 minus 1 d, which is equals to a plus 4 d. Now you will note that the coefficient of the common difference, or d, is 1 less than the number of terms. So if you are looking for the n term of an arithmetic progression, the common difference is 1 less than the number of of terms. Now let's solve this problem on the board. In an AP, the difference between the 8th and 4th term is 20, and the 8th term is 1.5 times the 4th term. Find the common difference. Find the first term of the sequence. To solve this, you need to understand what the question is talking about. It's telling you that the difference between the 8th and the 4th term is 20. Now, first of all, what is the 8th term? The 8th term, the 8th term is simply a plus 7d. And also, the 4th term will be a plus 3d. Now, we were told that the difference between the two terms here is 20. So we now have the 8th term minus the 4th term is equal to 20. Therefore, if the 8th term is a plus 7D. Then we now have minus A plus 3D, all equals to what? 20. Here, I can put this in brackets. So to open up this bracket, we have A plus 7D minus A. This A will change the sign in the bracket, so we have minus 3 what? D equal to what? 20. Sorry, 20 equals to 20. So here, this A will cancel minus A. So you are left with 7D minus 3D, which is equal to what? 4D. So 4D is equals to what? 20. To get our D, we divide both sides by the coefficient of D. Therefore, our D is equals to what? 5. Now, the question goes further. It says that, and the 8th term is 1.5 times the what? The 4th term. The 8th term. The 8th term is equals to what? 1.5 the what? The 4th what? The 4th term. Now, of course, we know that the 8th term is just A plus 7D is equals to, if I simplify this is a mixed fraction. So changing it to an improper fraction will be 3 over 2 times the 4th term, which is A plus what? 3 what? 3D. Here, I can simplify this by clearing this fraction. So to clear this fraction, I'll multiply all through by 2. That is both sides by 2. So if I multiply 2 here, I'm going to have 2A plus 14D is equals to 3. Okay. 3 times A will give me 3A plus what? 3 times 3D will give me 9 what? 9D. So here, I can collect items. So I have 2A minus 3A is equals to 9D minus 14D. So simplifying this, I have minus A is equals to minus 5D. So this minus will cancel this minus. So I have A is equals to 5D. But our D is equals to 5. So you replace D with what? 5. Therefore, our A now is equals to 5 times D, which is 5 times 5. Therefore, A now is equals to what? 25. So here, the common difference is equal to 5, and our first term, which is A, is equals to what? 25. Please, if you find this video helpful, please subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the subscribe button below to see more of my videos. Thank you.